Hey everybody, what is up? Serial Overdrive here, and today I'm playing Entropia Universe. What we're going to be doing today is a 25 PED mining run, so it's going to be a shorter one, but I figured I wanted to put some videos out. It's been a while since I've done a video, and I just wanted to get something out there just to keep the channel a little bit fresh. I told you guys I'm not going to be around much during the summer, but I'll still do what I can. So let's get going, let's do this run, let's hope for some big hits, and let's see what happens. But those of you who've been wondering too, those deeds I was originally trying to sell, haven't sold them yet. I've been trying to do third party, I don't want to go on auction, so yeah, the Bull's pen has been challenged. I don't know what that means, I just saw that system update. That's a little weird. Anyways, I haven't sold the deeds yet. Actually, it's worked out in my advantage. The deed prices, I don't know about prices, but their output, what they've been paying out, has been going up. So Calypso land deeds right now are doing pretty good. I still do plan to sell them, I think, but I'm in no rush. I'm happy with how everything's going. So we got that going for us. Or I've got that going for me. I guess you guys don't really have that going for you, so it's for me, not for us. Anyways, let's get going. I'm dropping some probes here, hoping for the best. I'm by Fort Fury, if you can't tell. That's why there's all these Fifoids around. I don't know how to say it, but hopefully I said it correct enough that most of you guys got what I was saying. And a few of you are going to comment on how I pronounced it badly. That's cool. Anyways, let's see what we got. Second drop, got 2 claims, not too bad. I am probably going to get attacked while I'm pulling these up. That is the only problem with this area. Let's hope that we can pull this up fast. Let's hope that we're not stuck here while we get attacked, because I hate that when I've got to run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If I get attacked at the end, that's fine. But if I get attacked right at the beginning, right here, this is when it's going to happen, yeah. Let's get it. All right. Took 1 hit, but we're doing okay. Let's try and pull up the whole claim here before we get killed. As you guys know, I like to do these things unarmored, but that leads to situations like this. But if you do mining unarmored, that's how you maximize your profits. Look at that. Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. I don't know what's going on now. Anyways, I'm probably going to let this thing kill me. And I'm going to try and make some of this stuff. With that. I'm going to run back to the teleporter. Either we get back to the teleporter or this Fifoid, which I'm saying wrong, sorry about that, guys, kills me. And if it does, it's not a big deal. This area has a few too many of these guys for me to be successfully mining for any period of time. If there's hunters in the area, you might be able to get in here and mine, but the problem with that is there's those respawns. So if you want to hunt and mine, great area. If you want to just do one, well, if you want to hunt, it's still a great area. If you want to just mine, I don't know if I'd give it a, the Serial Overdrive vote of approval, but hey, it's up to you, do what you want. Anyways, that wasn't too bad of a find. I'm pretty happy with that for second drop. First drop, didn't find anything, but second drop went well. As you can see, these things aren't too hostile. Like, he's hitting me, he's attacking me, but I could easily have mined a pretty big claim before he killed me. Let's get this revive going. Oh, I forgot to hit OK. Alright, let's do this. So now we're going to go around the back end. I always try, when I'm doing these mining videos, so I know there's a few of you that expressed interest in doing this. I guess I'll go over just sort of what I do here, because these are pretty loose format, right? So when I do these mining videos, I don't come in with any topics. I don't come in with really anything to say, anything significant. I just go with it. And one of the things I try to do with the mining videos is mine in a specific location. A lot of you guys are watching just to see what locations do good, what locations do bad, figure out sort of where you want to go mining on your own. For that reason, I'm going to try not to leave Fort Fury. This is Fort Fury only. But as you can see, there are I just pulled that up on the map so you can see where I was. Fort Fury right there. And you can see there's quite a few mobs out here, but we're still gonna make a go of it. We're close to the teleporter, which means I can be a little bit more risky with how close I go. If I find something, it's not the end of the world, right? If this thing killed me, it doesn't matter that much, because I just teleport, run back, no big deal. If you're farther out, that makes it harder. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's get past this initial grouping of mobs. Let's get into it a bit. and then let's start mining again, because oh, this thing's gonna kill me. Hold on one sec. Let me go back real quick. I'm gonna spawn my plane right here. We're gonna fly around, find a good section, and then mine from there, because I think that's gonna be much more I don't know, that's gonna be much easier, much more suitable. It's just gonna be better, right? Because the goal, at least when I'm mining, right, one of my goals is find a good area to mine in, have no mobs in that area bugging me, and just sort of sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. If I'm here and there's fifoids, or however I say it, I just want to keep pronouncing it incorrectly so people get upset. If there's really some mob bugging me, it's not as fun. So I like to find these wide open swaths of land and just sort of run around them. I know some of you have said you want to do that square formation or whatever, but you guys know I'm not in it for the profit. I'm just enjoying the game. And if you're in it for the profit, if you're mining to make the most of it, like, all the power to you. I've got nothing against that. Trust me. Trust me. Now, let's head out, see if we can find an area with a few mobs, well, with fewer mobs, and just sort of mine that. Just looking at the radar here, I think we're gonna have an area here that'll be good to touch down in, and sort of. Ooh. Usually, I find too, if you mine around mobs, you find better hits. So I'm trying not to go too far out. I'm trying to just find an area with maybe one or two easily avoidable mobs that are a little bit more spread out, and then go from there. As you can see, this is they're a little more spread out, but we got some Aatrox in there. Those are going to aggro pretty easily, which is not good. Alright. Oof. Jeez. This field of mob, this is a good hunting area, I guess. Like, it just goes on forever. Alright, we're getting to the end here. I think not 100% on this. Tell you what, we're gonna do things a bit differently this run. This is a different style of mining than I'm gonna do here. So you find a herd, right? When you find a space like this, it's open. You drop in. You exit. See, there's nothing within range of me right now, but I'm in the middle of a herd. I like mining in the middle of a herd. You guys know that. So what do? I get here and I drop a probe. Sometimes you find something, sometimes you don't. If you notice that probe's dropping, let's see what happens. See if this works out. No resources found. It did not work out, but you guys know it. I'm not gonna hit with every drop. So let's get back in the ship and start heading. Well, I guess north, something or other. I'm just gonna head straight north. I was thinking northwest, but we'll just head like this. I think we're vaguely out of the mob field here, or we're starting to get out. I want to do like a straight run, because otherwise these videos are going to be boring. And some of you guys have suggested things like doing longer runs, cutting runs up, doing a lot of video editing. You got to realize with the video editing thing, right? So, sorry, I was just looking at that comment on the chat. Anyways, so here's the thing, right? Some of you guys have been like, all right, if you want to make a video, I want to see a 250 PED mining run. You're asking me to spend $25 for a video. Fine, I get it. You want bigger runs, right? And then you say you want me to speed it up and then talk over the video. You're asking me to do a lot more than I'm doing right now. Right now I'm sitting back, relaxing, playing the game, and talking through it, which at this point for me isn't that big of a deal. I can talk, I enjoy it, and hopefully you guys enjoy it, right? So hopefully everybody enjoys this. This isn't that big of a deal, but if you want me to speed up a video, stop every time there's a loot, talk about the loot, then go on, like some sort of, I know a lot of the bigger YouTubers do that, right? But if you want that sort of production quality, the problem is there needs to be the viewership or the potential for the viewership there. If I'm doing this for Entropia Universe, there's no way I'm going to get that many viewers, and there's no way I want to. So I guess what I'm getting at too is, a lot of people are asking me to do things, well, they want things that would make it almost like a full-time job. To edit a video like this one I'm just talking about, let's say 250 PED mining run, once a week. You want a 250 PED mining run once a week that has, it's done in fast forward. So basically, anytime there's a loot, I stop and talk about the loot, then fast forward to the next loot, bing, bang, boom. Real quick video. It'll take the same amount of time as this one, and you'll get a lot more action in it. It's a great idea. Great idea. I love that idea. But the problem with that idea is, if we think about how much time it's going to take, video editing is going to take maybe like 2-3 hours. The video itself is going to take another 2 hours. Then to do commentary over it might take another hour, let's say. So we're talking about like 6-7 hours of work on my end. And I'm not a big video editor. That's not something I like to do as much. I don't mind talking. I don't mind playing games. Those things I like to do. But video editing, then it would start to feel more like a job. And if I'm doing this as a job, I want to actually make money, and right now I'm not making money. So that's why, like, a lot of these requests, you guys aren't coming up with horrible ideas. Like, some people have been critical of this. Like, no, you're not coming up with bad ideas. It's not that I hate you. It's just that the idea you came up with is something that I can't quite do. I'm not Casey Neistat or Woody's Gamertag even. I'm a low. Whoa, woohoo, we got a sizable. It's not a bad find. We got some iron in this area. Let's well, I'm bitching here. Let's get you guys some info here. We got iron in this area. I just pulled up that system stat in the bottom. Just check it out. Iron is I wouldn't say it's something that you necessarily like want, but it's a good resource to find. It's easy to pull up. You pull it up very fast. Look at this. I'm getting 2 PED pulls here. And the markup's not too bad. You're talking about like 106. Sometimes they'll jump up. I've seen iron go as high as like 110 recently. So like if iron is really hitting it off, this is the area to come. 2 iron claims, 2 drops. I'm loving it. Just to steal McDonald's catchphrase. Anyways, now. So it's not that you guys have bad video ideas, but when you come up with these ideas, you've got to give me stuff that's doable for me. I have limited video editing skills to begin with, so like I'm not some like Sam, Kohula. I'm not some video editing genius or anything like that. Like I can't do amazing stuff with Adobe Premiere or anything like that. I don't even own those programs, so I can't do that, right? Fast forwarding, stuff like that, splits, time hops or whatever. I can do that. I can do that. I can do a little bit of a cutover. That's not a big deal. But doing a lot of those takes me a long time. I'm not good at it per se, right? So yeah, sometimes I just can't put the time in to make these videos. These videos are very easy for me to do. It's gonna take me maybe to make this video. Let's say it's probably gonna take less than an hour's worth of work. I'm doing some commentary. I've gotten a bit better at commentary, so you're not hearing a lot of ums, uhs, blahs. There's not a cut in the talk. That's what a lot of people are looking for, but those are skills that I've sort of picked up. Just day to day, getting better at conversation, giving speeches, things like that, right? I pick those skills up as I go, and playing video games, I'm not good at playing video games. If you watch my videos, I'm actually horrible at it. I don't know why. I don't know, Entropia Universe is like very easy to play. It's a very relaxed game. I just hit a button on my computer and a probe drops. So those 2 things I can do. That's why these videos are easy for me to put out, and that's why I can actually, somewhat reasonably put out videos every so often. If I was doing a lot of like cutting and splitting and all that, I probably would have dropped out of the YouTube game a while ago. But yeah, a lot of good ideas coming for you guys, and I really hate the fact that I can't do them. It's just I can't do them. So hopefully that's a satisfactory explanation. If any of you guys do want to do that, like, feel free to. Like, I just threw out an idea. You can make it happen. I don't know if Entropia Universe has that sort of viewership that you're looking for with the time you're putting in, but if you want to steal the ideas or steal anything I'm doing, go for it. Seriously, guys. Even ask me for help. Like, I don't know, a lot of people feel like, there's some sort of competition here just because YouTube pays out money, but they don't really pay that much out to me. So if you've got questions about it, like, let me know. I'm not going to make videos for you, but if you got a few questions, I'm happy to answer them. The basis of an Entropia Universe video is you come up with a mining run, you run around, you drop some probes, try and help people out by showing them locations that you like, stuff like that. And maybe throw a few tips in there and just keep the conversation flowing. It's a one-way conversation, so this is a lot harder to do than a two-way conversation. If there's someone else on the other end, it'd be a lot easier, but then there's coordination involved. There's got to be like a schedule to it, and I just can't stick to a schedule right now. I think you guys have sort of realized that, and some of you hate me for it, but it's okay. Whoa, I'm not finding anything in this area. So if you're watching this, I just said I found a good iron area. That area is probably the edge of that iron area, and now I'm in some other area that's just not heavy much mining-wise. Then again, loot did change. There's loot 2.0. I don't know if it affects mining. I really don't think it was supposed to, but you never know. Like with Mindark, who knows what affects what? It's one of the annoying things about this game. You don't know the formula, so I don't know if loot pool changes were implemented for mining. We don't know that. It sort of seems like they were not, but at the same time, maybe they were. It's confusing. Anyways, last probe of this video. Let's see what we can get. Hopefully some sort of global, some sort of HOF, maybe an ATH. Nothing. Sounds about right. Anyways, let's teleport back, see what I made, and call it a day. Hopefully this video wasn't too boring. I'm glad to be getting back into it. And yeah, I'm glad you guys kept up the views. Like, the viewership did not go down. The amount of views I was getting per day did not go down while I was like gone, not producing any videos. That's cool. There's gonna be another like stretch here where I just sort of disappear. Don't worry about it. I'm cool. I haven't died. I'll be back. I'll always be back until I'm not, and then I'm probably dead. Sort of weird, right? Anyways, yeah. So I think that's good. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I want to say, like wrapping this up. Not really. If anyone wants to sponsor this, I wouldn't recommend it. What else? I know, I'm just thinking like, oh, most podcasts have like a pre-roll and post-roll, and I don't really do that. So, I don't know, this isn't really a podcast though. This is just me playing a video game, talking, you guys hanging out, enjoying it, probably listening to this while you're at work or doing something more enticing, maybe. I feel like this could be, a good video to watch sort of passively. I don't know if it's an active video. Some of you let me know like how you watch, and it's cool. It's cool to see. Anyways, let's drop this in and see what we got. 42 PEDs, mainly from that iron find. So definitely a profitable run. Very profitable run, actually. And not a bad video to start off with. This little like not a bad video to start off with this week. Let's see how much iron we got. I just want to show you guys the stats here, because we have 37 PEDs of iron. So it's just that sizable claim that sort of pushed me over the top. Again, though, I'm doing small runs, so these aren't too indicative of much. You've got to look at all my runs combined to really see how the loot's being affected. And as I said, I do that so I don't have 2-hour, 3-hour, 4-hour long videos that nobody watches. I do have the statistics on that. I have done those videos. I know that you guys get bored and sort of drop off after 30 minutes. That's like the longest I really want to go. That's the longest I feel comfortable going. Anyways, this video is at like 18 minutes something seconds, so I'm going to call it here. Hopefully you guys liked the video. Thanks for keeping those views up. Just keep watching, keep supporting my content. I really, really, really do appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an awesome summer and all that. Or if you're in Australia or in the other hemisphere, awesome winter. Go snowboarding. Anyways, peace.